All right, so welcome back from the last video that you just saw on how to get the subplan template up and running. So right now, we're looking at how to fill in, basically this lower area here. This is additional information to the substitute, and you can make it as complex as you like. And I would encourage you that, particularly with lead times, like if you've got, you know you're going to be gone, at least with me and probably with other subs, that if you have time to chat with them on what you want to accomplish, you could probably maintain your instructional timeline. So, there's limits on certain things, but more often than not, if like I understand or your sub understands clearly like what you're doing, particularly if they like taught that class, or if it's your colleague in your department, that you might be able to, basically pretend as if you weren't absent. So I suppose I just want to put that out there that, if we have time to sit down and talk, don't feel like you have to restrain or restrict what you can ask for, at least from me, and discuss with the other substitutes as they see fit. Okay, so here is where you basically put like the assignment objective, and this might be a direct copy from Google Classroom. Like literally, what did you tell the kids? And then we can follow along if you want as well, depending on it. Also, if you've got like a long-term sub situation, like multiple days, you can also consider including the Google Classroom code if you want, because then that allows the sub to peek in on what the kids are doing in Google Classroom, and then maybe collect stuff for you as well. Again, just options if you'd like. Okay, so we're in potions class. We're in grade 12 potions class. What assignment? Let's keep it fairly simple though. Let's pretend I was sick at like 6:30 in the morning. I didn't expect to be gone. So here, let's see. There, this is awesome. Oh, I can't spell today. All right, fatigue. Draft a recipe to cure fatigue in potions class. Don't we all wish that we could be a little less sleepy, or chuck in a little less wrinkly? I mean, I could use that too. Draft a recipe to cure baggy eyes. Okay. Then down here, you just write to, again, whatever degree you're comfortable. Step 1. Set up a cauldron. I don't know how you set up a cauldron, but let's assume the children do know how and you've taught them that. Set up a cauldron, measure 2 pinches of newt, as referred to above. Basically, if you want, you could read like a scientific lab, like step 1, step 2, step 3. And again, these could all be in Google Classroom if you see fit or not. But again, it just gives the adult in the room some stuff to grab onto. Select 2 medium unicorn hairs, because short ones just will not do. Measure 2 thumbs of ginseng roots. It's a very high quality recipe. And select 2 small leaves of sage. All right. And all non-hair items. Mortar and pestle. Mortar. Okay. I think that's how I spell mortar. until, oh, let's ask Google. Nice. All right, until I'm done. Stephen, 200 mils. Anyway, you get the idea, ... how to write instructions. Okay. If there's any other information that you want the sub to know, like for example, if there's a post-class check-in, let's say, sorry, let me add a couple more spaces for steps, 8, 9, whoops. And then at the end of this whole situation, like if you have something that you want to see, like when you walk in the room the next class, you're like, the children better have a complete recipe. Then you can also list this, check out or basically. Yeah. Anything that basically the sub can say, all right, cool. I'm going to check for this item at, 10 till 10 the end of class or whatever. And then just make sure that, you have what you need going into the next class to, again, not lose time. And then this section here is just for the sub to write any notes to you. Like, just what's going on. You can follow up on this if you want. You don't have to, but just, to, again, increase transparency and communication, to make it as if you were there with us in spirit. Okay? The sub can also write follow-up questions to you here as well. So, yeah, it's pretty simple and straightforward. So you'd fill in the assignment and procedures, because this is going to be like specific to the day that your days that you're missing. That you'll probably fill this out like either the morning of that you're sick or gone unexpectedly, and then just kind of articulate it to the best of your ability what's going on at the moment. Otherwise, like for some classes, like when I was teaching music, we also had then just kind of backup default activities the kids were working on long term. And so those would just sit under the assignment and procedures in case we were ever gone unexpectedly. So yeah, fill this in basically when you see fit, and then the sub will fill it in and you're able to check it and get a feel for what happens. Do that for all 3 classes, and or really it's all 4 to 5 classes that you have. And hopefully this system works nicely, and you find that this is a useful tool to you. If there are issues or concerns, of course, feedback's great. This is really designed for you, the faculty, to maintain a high degree of efficiency and comfort, even if you're not in the classroom. All right. Enjoy, and yeah, welcome back.